Hello there, this is Mr. Clark. Um, what we have here, we're going to have a statement. I copied this onto here just to be able to see it. Uh, we're going to find the average daily balance, which is actually right here. We're going to check this for this charge account, and we're going to do it on a Google Sheet to make life easier on ourselves. Okay. First thing you need to do is set up some columns here. Let me make this as large as possible so you can see it. All right, that's probably good. Okay, so the first thing you're going to make a column for date. Dates. Then you're going to make a payments column. Then purchases. Oops. Purchases. And then end of day balance. End of day balance. That's how much is on the charge account at the end of the day after purchases were made or payments were made. Now, okay, so here you're going to learn little bit about sheets. So I want to make this, I want to wrap text here. So in case you don't know how to do that, first of all, I'm going to go up here. I'm pressing the control and the wheel to make this smaller, right? Okay, so now I'm going to press this text wrapping button and see this will make it wrap. There you go. So now it stays in, just underneath in the same column. All right, now I'm going to go up here again, press control and do the wheel on the mouse to make this larger. There we go. So then I'm going to put number of days. Okay, and then sum of balances. Okay, that. So let's see. I'm gonna text wrap on that a little bit too. But okay, so these I might need a text wrap here. There you go. That's nice. Okay. So now that I got that, I like to do this. I'm gonna highlight these. Just now, I'm just clicking here and just pulling across, and I'm gonna center this, make it look nice. There we go. Okay, and also this column, I'm gonna bold, highlight that, Control B. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna calculate the average daily balance. So here's what we need to do. So this billing period starts at 12/1. So I'm going to put a date 12/1 here. And so at that point, the end of the day balance was 125.80 because this was the previous balance and they didn't buy anything or make a payment until 12/10. So all the way up from 12/1, get rid of that, 12/1 to 12/10, the end of the day balance was 125.80 because that's what it was at the beginning of the cycle, and they didn't do anything else, so it's 125.80. All right. Oh, and you know what? I did make one mistake here because on 12/10, the end of the day balance changed, so that's going to be a whole different one. So we got to do 12/9 here. So from 12/1, first day of the billing period, to 12/9, which is the day before this transaction, the balance, end of the day balance was 125.80. So there we go. All right. So how many days is that? Now, this is sometimes challenging for people. Um, 12/1 to 12/9 is 9 days. Now, you don't want to do, sometimes people are tempted to do 9 minus 1 is 8. If you do that, you need to add 1 to it. Worst case scenario, you could just count on your fingers. Well, it's easy if it starts with 1. But yeah. Anyway, so that's going to be 9 days. So number of days was 9 days. Okay. And now here's where the table comes in handy on Google Sheets because we can find the sum of the balances. Now, the sum of the balances is going to be the end of the day balance times the number of days. Now, before before I continue here, I don't know how many columns we're going to have here, but I know this is all going to be money right here. So I'm highlighting all that, and we might have a couple extra here. And I'm going to no, actually, I'm not going to right click. Highlight that. I'm going to press Format. I'm going to press Number, and I'm going to press Currency. There you go. So I don't like having $125.08. It doesn't make any sense. 80 cents right there. Okay, we got that. Let me make this a little larger. Make sure you can see it. All right, so there it is. And also this is going to be money too. So I'm going to go down here, highlight that, press Format, Number, Currency. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be money. Okay, so now the sum of the balance, that's going to be this number times this number. So I just say equals, press equals, click on this, click the times, click on this, click enter. There it is. All right. And when I say times, it's the little asterisk thing on top of 9, little star. Alrighty, so now we have that. So that's the sum of the balances for all these days. Okay, there's that. So we need to continue on. Now we have 9, 10, which is here. Sorry, not 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. So on that day, there was a purchase made for $25.85. 25.85. All right, you already got the dollar sign because you set up the format. So the end of the day balance is going to be this number plus that because there was an additional purchase made. So look at we don't. What just happened? I'm not sure. Okay, so this is nice and easy. So again, I don't need a calculator. I can just press equals this, click on that, plus, click on that, equals. There we go. So that number is this number plus this number. All right. So now we have that. Now, how many days is that? We're just talking about 1210. We're just going to stick with 1210 there. And that, at the end of the day, that's how much the balance was. That's one day. So we could just pull this down and I'll multiply these. And it should be 150, 165. Yeah, good. All right. So there's the sum of the balances there. It was just one day. All right, so that's that. So the next thing that happened is 1220. So that's 1210. So on 1211, it was this amount again. I'll just copy and paste that there. Right, it's the same amount because nothing changed. That's the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's how much money was on the account. All right. But that continued until 1219 because on 1220 there was payment. So we're going to go to 1219. Oops, gotta get rid of that. All right, to 1219. There we go. So how many days is that? Again, we got 1 to 9, right? It's going to be 9 days. If you don't know, I mean, you could do 19 minus 11 plus 1, or you could count on your fingers, right? Either way, it's 9 days. Or you could even use that table that we used last chapter. It would be kind of excessive. But you could do that. Oh, actually, that would be a good table to use if you go around like from September to October. It's a little harder to count the days in. All right. So anyway, 9. That's 9 days. Yeah, I need to multiply these balances. All right. So this. Oh, wait. We just pull this right down. Click. There you go. It does it for you. Don't even have to make a equation or anything. Okay. So there we go. Now, there's something happened on 1220. 1220. Okay. So there's that. What happened on 1220? Oh, there's a payment of $70. So we're going to come back up here. Oops. Payment of $70. So I'm going to put $70. And then, now the end of the day balance. Now remember, payment is going to take money away from the balance, right? So I can do this nice and easy. Press equals this cell. I clicked on that one, minus, and I'm clicking on this cell, this one. There you go. So that's how much money is in the account on that day. So that's one day, just that one day. I pull this down again, pull down. Okay, got all the balances so far. And so what else? We still have some time left. There's no other charges or payments, but the billing period ends on 12/31. We're going to count the day 12/31. So now we have to go up here. So 12/21 to 12/31. Okay, so those are the remainder of the days. Now, on the remainder of the days, the balance is the same here because nothing's changed. So I'll just copy that and paste it right here. Okay, so there's that. How many days is that? Again, you can do 31 minus 21 plus 1. Or, again, you can just count on your fingers if you need to. 21, 22, 23, 24. Anyway, from here to here that's going to be 11 days. And you can check it on that table. I'll have to pull up a table. The next one I think you're going to have to, because it goes to October, September, October. Okay, so again, we just pull this down. It automatically multiplies this number times this number. That's what this is doing. See, it says this times that, and you can see this is H9 right there times I9. Okay, that's how that formula works. Okay, so now we found all that. So now we have a couple more things to do. So yeah, I'm going to do this now. You don't have to do this. I like to highlight that, and I like to, I'm going to go up here and use the wheel to make this smaller. I'm going to click here, put a little border on there. You probably did that before. Yeah, it looks a little nicer. Okay. And then what I need to do is I need to total the number of days and the sum of the balances. So I'm going to put total here. I'm going to fold that. And then to add these, what you're going to do, you don't need to make this smaller to get those icons up here. You can just click this. There it is. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'm going to add these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all this. And then I click this and the sum. Sum is when you add. Think. And then it shows you that and you press enter. There you go, 31. So I'm going to that. And then we're going to add this up. And again, we don't need to add it up with the calculator. We just highlight everything. Click here. Sum. Enter. There we go. Okay, so now we have, that's the total, sum of the balances, and the number of days. Now to find the average daily balance, it's very easy to calculate on here. I'm going to put average daily balance. That means like at the end of the day, what was the average that the money was? Now it should be somewhere between 81 and 151, right? This was the highest amount at the end of the day. This was the lowest amount. All right, so we're going to see. Now I'm going to put it in this spot here. I'm going to press equals. And this is what you have to do here. You have to do sum of the balances. So you click there on that cell. You divide it by that cell. Press enter. 117.05. Let's see here. What was the average daily balance down here? Oh, I love it when it works out. There it is, 117.05. All right, so that's how you find the average daily balance.